Hello everybody, how are we doing this fine day? Today's video, I'm going to attempt the AGZ challenge, or the AGZ challenge, no matter how you want to say it, it is the same thing. You have to fight every boss in the game, basically, and solo them on your own. You cannot have any help, and it can only be done by you. I don't know if there's any glitches are allowed, or if you're only allowed to do it one way. I didn't do any glitches, and I kind of did it in a slightly different order to AGZ. He kind of skipped Buggy. I did Buggy. It took a little long. I am going to have to split this up into two parts because it took a very long time to actually do. Second part will be the next set of bosses because I was, in fact, pulling your leg. I was not able to solo any of them. They were all too hard. I left the strongest boss for last, so you're going to have to stay until the end to see how I did against him. Honestly, it was a close battle, that last one, but managed to pull away. Quick want to say, please like and subscribe, do all that stuff. We are so close to 2k. Want to say a big thank you for everyone who's been stopping by the streams, liking it up, subscribing, it really means a lot. And yeah, let's get straight into the video.
Let's go. Gushing all be from the unknown. Said I gotta show that I'm with it. I got gusto, not tell false. I kill them, we all cut throats. Had to put the work in, show them what the work is. Came up from the bottom, now I'm up though, ayy. Stuck up at the trenches, now I'm on my lit shit. Give me serious one punch, what the fuck, ayy. Pass up the race, gotta show them I'm playing when I amp up the stakes. High like a satellite.
Okay, starting off we have Lucid. Pretty easy and standard boss. He's only, I believe, second in the actual order of killing bosses, so pretty easy. We are going to leave the ever-growing, ever-powerful bandit boss until last, as he is going to be the hardest one to beat. I don't understand how AGZ himself defeated bandit boss, but could not defeat Arlo. It kind of blows my mind. I will leave a link to his video in the description. Now that I have completed Lucid though, this is just me in 3 times speed heading over to next island to prove that this all was in the same session. I only ever tried this once. Thought it would take me more attempts or just like anything, but this was my first try going through, I think. I am using my Phoenix build with 300 in Devil Fruit, so I do have the ability to heal. I don't think I end up actually using Tori heal once in like the entirety of the time. I do use Talons a lot and Starburst and the actual ultimate ability. This is just me like getting rid of the one chip. Almost dying, but it's fine. Here coming up, I do catch Axe Hand Morgan just sat over here doing something kind of weird, I feel like I caught him in a weird stance, You walk in his room and he's doing something, he calls in for some backup, and I get straight to it, taking him down. This is in sped up time because it did take quite a while. I somehow missed my ult there. Not sure how that happened, but yeah, I genuinely just start beating the heck out of this boy, and I use the talons here. The talons are a major essential of Phoenix kits for bosses because you do actually gain healing off the burn damage. So every tick of burn damage it does, which it will increase by 1 damage every time you land a Phoenix hit. So I think the max I got it to do was like 13 or 14 a tick, but it will heal my body, including my natural regen, so it made it a lot harder for me to die. So I would usually finish a boss with like full HP or something, never really that low. It made it a lot easier to get through all of these bosses. The main issue I found with doing this entire challenge throughout was just like how long each boss took. I wasn't expecting it to take this long. Honestly, Poyu has definitely added some HP to Axe Hand Morgan, or Logan, or whatever he's called, I don't know. Because look how tanky this boy is. I'm hitting him over and over and over and he's not doing anything. But coming up here, we are going to finish him off. I'm just taking out the choir boys before I go in for the final little assault here. I just kind of get beat up by him a little, make him think he's got a chance. But yeah, I will definitely finish him up. And that'll be another boss on the board. I did not kill him as fast as AGZ did, but it's not about how fast it is, it's about how many you actually kill. I think another challenge Ags could do is probably a speedrunning challenge where you speedrun as many bosses as you can as fast as you can. Then it kind of adds the element of you need to go fast. And it will definitely add some more tension to the bosses. Like, how many bosses can you defeat in 30 minutes? With rule sets, like, you can only do one boss one time. So you couldn't do bandit boss like as many times as possible in the 30 minutes. You have to go from boss to boss to boss. I think that would be a pretty cool challenge, but you know, just me. With Axe Hand down, we are moving over to Sphinx, the home of the gorilla. I'm not proud of this, but this boss fight took me so long. I think it's like the second longest fight in this entire thing. It was only slightly longer now that I'm looking at it. Then probably I think Boogie was actually slightly longer, because all my points are basically in sword and I can't hit him with sword. Apparently Talons can't hit Boogie either, which I guess makes sense since they do scale off sword abilities or sword points, but this isn't Boogie, this is just me fighting the Gorilla King. The main issue with fighting this boss was simply that I had to take out all of his minions. I do not have Logia dodges, so it makes it a lot harder to not get hit, so I have to be really careful about getting comboed. Another issue was, while I was taking out most of the monkeys, I wasn't actually using my abilities to take out the monkeys. I was just using my actual sword, so I wasn't hitting the Gorilla King, giving him time to heal and get all the damage I had done gone. Hence why it took a lot longer. Near the end, I finish off most of the enemies and I'm just going in for them. I start using my fruit more because of just like it does more damage than I can do in the same amount of time. I'm just used to using it in PvP a lot more, hence why I don't use it as much here. But since we're not in arena, the ult for Phoenix is extremely low, and so is Starburst, or Phoenix Burst, so it made it so much easier and so much more enjoyable, I guess. I think overall, this entire thing took me about 30 minutes to complete, where I'm doing like every update 0 boss. If you boys want, I can do a part 2 of this, which I'm probably going to do a part 2 anyway, where I do all update 1, all update 2, all update 3. You are seeing a little subscriber I got during that time. I cannot control that. Well, I could have turned them off, but I think it's funnier if you watching this and then you see your name pop up just randomly after you subscribe. I think it's quite a nice thing for my subscribers to see. I don't know though. Again, I'm using the ult as much as I can, along with Phoenix Burst to deal that sweet 159 damage, I believe. But it was mainly just his little minions that were doing a lot. Thankfully, the Talons definitely helped me out, because every time he would heal, I would also heal. It meant it was also constantly doing damage to him. But goddamn, were those little minion boys so annoying when fighting him. It just made it a lot more annoying, a lot harder. Especially the fact that Haki just kept running out. I cannot wait until I get a boss that you need Haki to hit. Probably like, well, even if I made this far, but Anel, I guess. Well, Anel's going to be probably the next one anyway. But Anel will be an extremely hard boss to fight, just for the sole factor of I'm not going to be able to hit him with my sword. I'm going to have to wait for Haki to come back before I hit him, because if you did not know, Anel's once he reaches half health, he gets in a rage mode where I believe he does extra damage, uses more fruit abilities, and also gains Logia dodges. But with that, I was able to successfully take out the Gorilla King, and this is where I move on to Boogie. And ooh, I'm drinking some nice cold water to refresh my throat, and I've got to say, it's pretty good. You know, while I'm heading over to Boogie's Island, you should probably go get some water for yourself. Keep yourself hydrated. Make sure you keep yourself well. You know, just trying to look out for you. But moving on, we are basically here, I believe. Like right now, you can already see the island coming up. Boogie was definitely an annoying boss. Not only does he have minions like Gorilla King, but I also can't hit him with N1s. So it made it a lot more annoying to him, but I just try and use my abilities as much as possible. I did try testing out to see if actually talons could hit him, which apparently they do not. That definitely injured my chances of making this a quick fight. I just started punching him, didn't work, tried the talons, didn't work, so I was like, ah damn, I'm just going to have to keep going into Phoenix form and just using burst. So I just fly over him, I keep having to wait for my stamina. That is definitely a major issue with the stats I have right now. I don't have a lot of stamina. Again, these are my just normal PvP stats, where I only heal like once a match anyway. So I don't really need too much stamina. I didn't really make custom stats for this like at all. I actually had a fruitless build on before I changed my stats back, so I was not used to using my full Phoenix form. But again, it's just a stamina issue. I had a lot of stamina regen items on, so it definitely made it a lot easier to actually make this a slightly quicker fight. I think overall this is probably the second longest, right after the main man himself, Arlong. But again, the method, just rinse and repeat. Phoenix burst, hold F, transform, ult, Phoenix burst, Phoenix burst, Phoenix burst, transform, just repeat. Not a hard boss at all. I don't think I ever got close to even dying remotely. He doesn't do too much damage. It was just the occasional annoying, I guess, lackey. I couldn't think of a word. But yeah, I guess just a lackey who he sends out to hit you. Cannon fodder, I guess. Here you can see I just beat him up with a load of Phoenix bursts. Definitely did a nice bit of damage. Each one of those main Phoenix bursts are hitting for about 150 again. So 4 of those, that's a lot of damage. That's a lot of damage, sorry. But yeah, I believe we are coming up onto the end of this fight. I did take him out of his range, so he did go back to the spawn, but I just ran back over to him before he could heal. Definitely was a little annoying, but helped out while I took out his main units while he was just stood behind there. Best thing about Boogie is that he doesn't heal compared to King Gorilla, so that was definitely a positive. I don't know if I could have killed him if he healed. But here you see me again, I'm just rinsing and repeating. He does sometimes hit me, I just PB'd him there because you know I'm PB God. As you'll see when fighting Arlong, I think I PB'd Arlong like 20 times. Didn't even intentionally mean to do that, but yeah, I'll leave that for the next like 5 minutes. Here we are, we're on the final little bit, just bullied him, and I believe this technically ties me with AGZ. Not really, because well, in one more boss it will tie me with AGZ, I believe. Or, no, I think this does tie me with AGZ, right? Because he didn't do Boogie, but he died on Arlong. So yeah, he didn't do Boogie, but he did beginners, so I think I'm tied right now. Here I am going off to beat up Arlong. My main strat for this guy is just abuse talons. He can do quite a lot of damage, so I've got to be very careful. It's kind of insane how much damage he does, but thanks to the talons healing, I should be completely fine. I don't even think I will need to. Actually, I know for a fact I won't need to. I've already done this. I won't need to heal like using the actual Flames of Regeneration to actually heal. I'll just use the flame proc from actual talons, because without low gear dodges it makes it so much easier to hit them and stay alive constantly. So you'll see that right now. Here I am going into the actual boss room to fight the main man himself, someone I haven't fought in a very long time, not since probably like update 1 or even update 2 I think I fought him, but I'm not sure. He was pretty annoying. Somehow he hits faster than anyone else with Kirabachi and just goes insane. But just like anyone else in Arena, he's absolutely brain dead, so it made it a lot easier to beat him. He just spammed the same moves over and over, just like anyone else. Here you just see me using Phoenix Burst and Starburst Stream. You usually get those confused if you could not tell. His goddamn moves almost break my shield every time, and I've got like, I have quite a lot of HP. Like I have 960 HP, which is more on the lower end, but still. I did kind of go crazy against this boss. It took quite a bit, but I don't think I ever dropped below like 500 HP. I think I was always well above it. I think one time he did break my block right here. He got me to about 600, did not heal, and I don't think I dropped below 600 in all fairness. Again, the major thing here is those Phoenix Talons. Whenever I don't have Haki, I'm using them to heal. Along with my base regen, I think I get like 16 to 20 a tick just off regen alone. If Haki was a major part of GPO, where it lasted extremely long, and those flames of regeneration, I mean those just flame ticks that happen on him, went straight through the low gear bar, Phoenix would be unstoppable. I truly believe that. I think he's not even half HP right now, so it's gonna take a little bit before we get him, but there is another nice PB. I'm just going to have a nice cold refreshing drink from my non-specified liquid. Honestly, it's just kind of tap water that's been in the fridge. Again, we ain't fancy, we just having a good time. Delicious. Oh my god, that was so bad. Not a taste of war, I mean I just started choking because I was trying to make a joke. Okay, I'm good. Remember kids, don't drink water, it's bad for you. Moving on. I have gotten nowhere with this boss. It takes so long. He spams his little shark tooth every 10 seconds for no reason. Luckily I got some nice M1s, and again the ult and the burst of Phoenix definitely did him in. It's 153 damage because he doesn't like to block, unlike everyone else in the arena, which I would say is the main difference. They never block, he does. I mean, no, he does block, they never do. Wait, sorry, I just don't know what I'm honestly saying anymore. I think Arlong's got me. Maybe I do die here and I don't even realize it. But yeah, the main thing is that he is just never blocking, and you should use and abuse that as much as you can. He does have faster M1s than your typical Kirabachi user, but it should be fine. Just keep beating him up, beating him up, beating him up. Try and impale whenever you can, and whenever you have Haki, if you're using Trident, that's what I did. Again, he broke my block here, but it didn't get me below 600 HP, so it made it a lot easier, and I was able to beat the heck out of this. But this video is already approaching the 18-minute mark already at this point, hence why I'm not making one long video, because it would take so long, and I do want to provide proof that I am not cheating in any sort of way. He is about to die right here though on the last big slam, and that's it for Arlong, meaning I'm officially ahead of AGZ by, I believe, an entire boss. Ags died? Question mark, you know. I had to do a little bit of trolling. We just had to do a little bit of trolling. Gilga on top. Slime Virus on top. You know, I had to do a little bit of trolling on him. But moving on. That was very loud. But I don't know if you heard it because it was on my notification. Just got another sub. I'm pretty happy about it. Moving on. We are heading over to the Town of Beginnings. Ignore that I equipped Land of Sky, go all the way to Land of Sky and then turn around. Did definitely make this journey a little longer than it needed to be, but I'm going to give you some short time of much needed quiet, because I know my voice can be extremely irritating, so I'm going to give you like a minute or so just of pure silence. Hope you enjoy.
All I wanted was to be you, but I really couldn't seem to, yeah. Do you really wanna give it all? You can think of me whenever that you fall, yeah. You can find the answer right here. When your heart beats faster, no fear. There's no time, let me save you, it's alright. I live my truth, and when it all falls, they'll look to you. So remember to never run, never hide, legends never die. Feel the burn
Welcome back. Saving the best for last, you know we had to do it to him. We are taking on the elusive King of Kings, the god who makes all GPO players shudder in fear, the illustrious King of Bandits, or Bandit Boss I guess. Here you see I hit him with the burst and run in for an epic battle, and I proceed to two-shot him with my M1s. I guess it was a lot easier than I expected, and yeah, hope you've enjoyed. Peace.